Lesson 2. Battling Fake News. A Critical Mindset. Fake news can be defined as news containing false or misleading information that appears truthful. Although fake news has long been in existence, and this issue is as old as the news industry itself, the internet and social media have made creating and sharing fake news easier and faster than ever. People may be deceived by fake news, believing the content to be genuine without questioning the sources. With so much fake news being spread every day, it is now more important than ever to understand where such news comes from and to question the news stories we read.
Fake news comes in many forms, but two types are the most common. First, fake news can come from sloppy journalism, which occurs when journalists write stories based on unreliable information or without fact-checking their sources prior to publication. Second, some news contains deliberately false information to achieve social or political goals. Examples include attempts to influence people to vote for a certain candidate or support a particular cause.
The following example illustrates the potential long-lasting consequences of spreading false information. In 1998, a British researcher published a small-scale study in a respected medical journal. The study claimed a link between the MMR vaccine and autism. The media provided extensive coverage of this flawed study, leading to the widespread belief that the vaccine could cause autism. As a result, public confidence in the vaccine was shattered, and vaccination rates declined. However, subsequent studies with larger samples revealed different findings, and the original study was eventually proved inaccurate. Despite this, misleading details from the initial study have continued to spread for years. Some parents thus have refused to vaccinate their children for fear that it might do more harm than good. More than 2 decades have now passed since the original study was published, but its effects can still be observed worldwide.
Another example shows how companies manipulate the news for their own advantage. On February 23, 2018, a major hypermarket in Taiwan sent an email to several media outlets, exaggerating an upcoming increase in the price of toilet paper. It was later found that the retailer's true intention in doing so was merely to advertise its own toilet paper promotion. But by noon that day, the damage had already been done. 2 mainstream media outlets reported on the imminent price hike without fact-checking, and others soon followed suit. The reporting prompted a wave of panic buying among Taiwanese people, many of whom feared that if they didn't stock up, they would run out of the precious daily necessity. Even manufacturers were negatively impacted, as their factories had to work overtime to handle the sudden increase in demand.
These events remind us that we must remain alert to fake news. Whenever we come across new information, it is essential to evaluate its validity so that we do not mistake fake news for the truth. One notable feature of reliable reporting is the inclusion of the writer's name, which allows readers to view that writer's biography and verify his or her credibility. Another important sign is whether the article cites multiple primary sources, a practice that supports its trustworthiness. It is also worth considering where the article was published. Since respected media platforms, such as the BBC or CNN, tend to provide dependable coverage. Last but not least, factual reports are usually written in an objective manner that avoids emotional manipulation and provocative language. By paying attention to these features, we can reduce the risk of falling for fake news.
In the current age of news overload, we must all watch out for fake news, lest we fall victim to it. Useful strategies include thinking critically about what we are reading and conducting further research on news stories to check their content before accepting them as truth. With due diligence, we can win the war against fake news and help improve society.